So I had a pretty rude comment on one of my shorts. The guy said, "I'm obviously not an artist if I don't understand the concept that I was talking about." Which I was talking about AI art, whatever. He's right. But then out of nowhere, he adds at the end, he says, "Oh, and that haircut doesn't suit you." Hair shaming me out of nowhere. Part of me was like, "You think I'm ugly?" Like, or whatever. "You think my hair looks stupid?" But then I started thinking about it. I was like, so is he actively thinking of a haircut that would suit me? Because now I want to know, what was he thinking? What kind of haircut? Did he think I should have a mohawk? He obviously had an idea, like, I see your face, I see your head shape, and that haircut is not what I would have chosen for you. I apologize to him for my ignorance and my appearance. You should use AI to generate some hair stuff. And I'm going to just Photoshop them all over my head. I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to be like, all right, choose. They did a study where they wanted to test, like, what's the healthiest alcohol? So the test had gin, vodka, whiskey, rum. They ran it through a few types of tests. Caloric count, and they did, sugar content, the whole nutritional portion. But then they also did this test where they took big ice cubes that were covered in bacteria, and they put it in a little glass, and then they poured the alcohol over the ice cube, and they left it. And then when they came back the next day, they tested the amount of bacteria that was left in the cup. What ended up happening is all the liquors had basically the same amount of bacteria left, except for whiskey. The whiskey actually killed all the bacteria. They noted about 1,000 other things why whiskey's really good for you. So it's really good for me. This is why I'll live forever, and you'll all die because you're drinking vodka. This is Orbem. Orbem Explorer. This is the video game. So this is based off of my book series. You can check out the series. Orbem is book 1, Miropelia is book 2, and I'm working on book 3 right now. It's a sci-fi fantasy crossover novel. A lot of hard science, a lot of explanation, scientific stuff, a lot of programmy stuff. But then it's in a fantasy universe, so you get elves, you get magic, you get every animal humanoid that you could want. And I'm making the video game based off of the story. So I have a basis for the entire video game. I have my universe to use, which is cool. All right, but what are we doing? Let's start game deving, huh? But a skill to be able to learn a language is the best skill in the world. Being able to just pick up languages, APIs, programs, UIs, like quickly, you're gonna be fine. That's really cool. You're just learning everything you need to it's great to do until you need to make money. Then stop branching out. Stop learning everything. When you need to make money, you need to start only focusing on what makes you money, because that's what you need to like really hone in on skill wise. And then your little side projects, you can learn whatever you want for fun, but if you're gonna put time and focus into, hey, don't worry, you're not the only nerd here. Whoa. Don't be throwing the N-word around like that. Definitely not a nerd. Are you kidding me? I'm barely a dork. Yeah, I like the new iteration on the word nerd. Nerd it's such a compliment these days. It's crazy. 80s movies, maybe? That was the most, Revenge of the Nerd style. That has to be the most defamation version of nerd. And even then, man, that dude's cool. He's usually like hacking into stuff or something like that. Well, you're telling me that being a big jerk and playing football isn't the coolest thing in the world? Weird. Though now nerds suck, you know what I mean? Because like everybody's like, oh, I'm a nerd. And they're like Instagram model and they watch anime, so now they're a nerd. I guess there's a spectrum of nerds, but to me, a nerd has to have a juxtapose, right? You have to have a non-nerd calling you a nerd to be a nerd. You can't just have a bunch of nerds calling themselves nerds. Then it's like everybody's just normal then. So everyone's a nerd, that means no one's a nerd. Come on down to WordPress town and hang out with good old Orbem Order and his scotch. You know what we do here. We party. Macs are good. They're just solid. They're kind of just like dependable more than anything. I mean, if you want control over your system at all, don't get a Mac. If you want to can overclock and go beyond the capabilities of a normal computer, don't get a Mac. It is what it is. It's as is, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, all the companies I've worked for, they just provide a MacBook Pro when you start working for them, so you kind of get used to it. When I was doing my freelance days and when I had to provide my own machines, I always had a PC laptop, or I never wanted to shell out for the money. Now it's very important. It allows me to trimulcast, you know, 3 different places at the same time. Linux, I've never used Linux, honestly. I know a lot of people do, and a lot of people like it. Especially with, you know, it's come a long way. I've never learned or done anything that I wasn't getting paid for. There's only so much time in the world, so much time in your life. I'll be honest, I was working for my first real job where I was post-production coordinator. I was doing like high volume photo retouching, and I was driving an hour there and back. I was stuck in traffic all the time, and I got a motorcycle, and even that wasn't that great. You know, I'd get there quicker and stuff, but the work was just so stale, and I wanted to be a web developer. And I got in a motorcycle accident, crushed my foot, ended up having to go to the hospital, and I was in the hospital for a week. Other than when they were trying to reset the bones and stuff, it was probably the best experience I had in a while. Just laying in bed for a week, people bringing me food, just knowing that I had the ultimate excuse to not work and like reset. I felt like this is great. Like, I need this break. And I knew I wasn't going to get it unless it was forced on me, because I never took time off or vacations. I'm still that way. It's really hard for me to take time off. It's harder on me. If you're really worried about, you know, your interactions online, get a VPN, and then say you're coming from the UK, because every website, I'm a website programmer, I know this. Every website has super strict GDPR rules now. And we try to have the least amount of restrictions on the cookies that we can run, the scripts we can run. So any edge, any inch that we can get to like add another script on the page or add another cookie, we'll do it, because it's better for marketing purposes. It's better for dynamic content, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's not really like nefarious, but if you want to be safe, GDPR makes it almost impossible for websites to track anything without explicit consent. 'Cause that's the difference. GDPR rules, they require you to opt in, whereas California and all these other laws, they require you to opt out. But on first load, you're getting tracked, right? All right, let's see if you can guess the song with screaming. Well, hello. How goes it, everybody? How you doing? Happy Friday. Let me just set up the category. Okay. All right, we are set. Well, it's a mighty fine Friday, isn't it? All right, let's give it a shot.
Never gonna get the whole song. Let there be light. All right, now the background doesn't look so scary. All right, well, no time like the present. Hello, everybody. I'm Scott V. Adrian, also known as Orbem of the Order. That was empty. And yeah, my water bottle's broken. Technically, this is my wife's. I gave her my cap because hers broke. I actually 3D printed, designed and 3D printed a new top for this water bottle. This is not the printed one. That's why it's not working. I gave her the working one. I'd have to print another one to make mine work now. But, yeah. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess. I'll just drink it like a cup. Who needs straws? There we go. Cheers. As long as it doesn't spill all over the goddamn desk. What was I saying? Orbem of the Order, that is me. As my name suggests. You have no idea what Orbem is. This is Orbem. It's one of them. So, Orbem is a sci-fi fantasy book series. Alright, this is pissing me off. Boop up. Boop up. I am going to move this over. Yeah, there we go. Sci-fi fantasy book series called the Harmonian Chronicles. That's the full series. Book 1 is Orbem. So, streaming on Shorts is the only real discoverability on YouTube. Good to know. Correct, Heist King. If you're gonna get discovered by randos, YouTube Shorts live feed. It's the only way people find me these days. Other than Twitch, obviously. Twitch people, they do their random low viewer search and find me. They see WordPress game engine. But hey, Heist King, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the party. Just doing a little bit of an intro. Try not to throw up. All right. Yeah, book series, Orbem. Making a game based off of the book series. That's all you need to know. This is the game. Punch, 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 punch. Watch. I bet he won't push me. Oh, he pushed me a little bit. Punch, 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 punch. Alright, I'll let him go. We're doing boring stuff again. Meta box. Schmeta boxes. Let's see what we got here. Whoop. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Correct. And I really do wish that this could be wider. It would make reading a lot easier. This is gonna be a nightmare. Right now I'm trying to basically go through the loop of custom field options and add them to a values array that I can use to display the values and build the custom field HTML. What'd you say? What's your streaming setup? Because you're triple streaming. Yeah, I'm Twitch, full size YouTube, and YouTube Shorts Live. I use OBS. I have a plugin. I'm fucking with a magnet. I keep dropping it. I use a plugin that allows me to stream in phone view as well as full screen view in OBS. And it was surprisingly shady to install. You kind of like had to download a folder and put it in a spot, and then OBS kind of picks it up. I don't know, maybe that's how OBS always does it. You'd think OBS would have like an uploads UI or something, and maybe even like a plugin directory like WordPress. That'd be nice. But yeah, anyways, OBS. That's what you're seeing right now. Right, meow. And looks like there's a little bit of overlap on the phone. Yeah, and then I have a, Yeti blue mic, which is black. Got a couple lights attached to my desk. They're called Lit Ones. Really like them, actually. Check these out. Lit Ones lights. These things are sick. I have the ones that attach to your desk. These right here. So I have a couple of these. Pretty much how they're set up here. OBS and music software really treat plugin VSTS bastards. Yeah, I don't think they want you to extend their systems, which is really weird. Yeah, these are the lights that I have, which are awesome. They have like multi-level. They can go like warm, middle, cool, and they're really movable. And they're big paddles too, so you can I use them for lighting for my photo shoots for the products. I use them for, anything, videos. And then I have the two different setups. I have different lighting, the cross light. It's a little bit darker on this side. Yeah, they're awesome. My wife got me one for Father's Day or something. I was like, oh, I need another one. Because I was still using just like a light bulb attached to one of those construction, light bulb switch things. And I had it on my mic stand, which I moved that mic stand setup in the basement so I could use it for streaming music. But I don't even stream my recording sessions anymore. Hey, that was pretty good. You're doing 3D printing company as well with your own custom. Yeah, that's right. And all you have to do is go to flexkeys.shop. That's the shop. And you could get your very own Flex Keys. By the way, today's stream is sponsored by Flex Keys. Get your Flex Keys. If you're not flexing, you're fucking stupid. I couldn't think of a good rhyme. I thought of one, but it doesn't make any sense. If you're not flexing, you're texting. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, these things are fun. And I really want to make some wacky colors for myself. Just because I have the option. Do some Broncos colors. Could you just do a whole slew of NFL colored? You know what I mean? Hey, Heist King. Up on the full size. Now we can see your messages. The best kind. Yeah. I have a lot of other products. I have, I think I have Photoshop of them. Yeah, I have the light switch plates. This is all I have for recent. I have outlet plates, like the outlet shelves. See if I can find the product photos. Product STLs. Nope, those are STLs. I need product photos. Here's all the flex keys photos. Has a light switch. Oh, yeah, I didn't really export any of these, did I? Thought I did, actually. They might not be here, though. Might be under printing. No, those are all my videos. I guess it doesn't matter. But, yeah. I have all the... Sketchy plugin doesn't integrate with multi-chat plugin? No. No, it does. It does. I'm lying. It just... The messages take over the entire screen. So when I have like Indie and Dak Dude and you know, I have people in here talking constantly, it literally like constantly takes up the entire screen, so you can't see what I'm doing ever. So I just turn it off. But yeah, I could if I think I have it. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it. Oh no, full chat. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, if you could see the phone again, you'll see I can turn it on. But then it covers my entire screen, just with one message. I can make it smaller, but then you can't really read it, so what's the point? I mean, well, I guess we can leave it on. Let's see. Tiny messages. We'll put them in the bottom right, maybe. Something like that. Less important. There we go. Now we should get little messages. And then my face is being covered by YouTube Shorts live feed messages. So it's basically just like a full screen of messages. Unless you turn off the messages, I guess. Interessante is what I say. What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so my issue is arrays. They annoy me. But keeping track of the arrays annoys me. And I have to put a bunch of conditions in here for it. So basically what's happening is I need there to be just one list of key value. Key value, key value, key value. For some reason, top is coming up as a key, which is weird. So when are you going to spin off this 3D printing into its own site so you can run ads? I don't know. I'd have to print more. I haven't been printing too much lately. I was doing a lot of printing when I was prototyping all these products. But now I have the finished products that are printable. And I took product photos for a couple of them. I just need to get the rest of them. And I have the finished products in here in white. So I can color, you know, just color match the other filaments. But it takes time. And I'm doing like 10,000 fucking things. Because I'm dumb. But yeah, I really, like, you know, if I start selling the products, then I'll be constantly printing, you know, for the orders. And then I'll totally have a spin-off. Because I already have a YouTube channel for it. So I could stream there. It's at Orbem Order Printing. Welcome to your printing channel. It has its own logo and everything. Kind of looks like a penis. Not a big deal. And yeah, this is where I put like how I made the products. I have some of the finished ones here. I like the. I'm using this right now actually under my laptop. It's a laptop optimization stand. Air optimization stand. And then I have a whole like wall shelving system that has a really cool connection point. Actually, I think I have some prototypes here. I am a miner. Nice, Grim Reaper. So, you see, this is like a shelving unit, and then it's modular, so you can like connect them together with these little T brackets I print, and then these are the brackets that let you hang it on the wall. And, but you can make it as long as you want. All you have to do is buy more middle pieces, which these middle pieces have two different sides. It has the penis side and the vagina side. And then the left and right caps have, you know, the end walls, and it just connects together like that. It's actually a pretty secure connection even without the bracket, but the bracket's just, you know, for extra rigidity. And yeah, it's branded and everything. Orbem order. Each one is. And you can buy as many as you want, and you can make it as long as you want. You can go across your entire wall. Or you can buy singular ones. I mean, you could see the shelves all over my wall. All my test shelves. A WooCommerce plugin to help run 3D printing store. I don't know what it would do. Like, automatically trigger your printer to start printing? I don't know if you could do that. That'd be cool. If you just assign an STL to the product, and then maybe it can hit an API that hits your home network and starts your printer. Is that what you're talking about? That'd be cool. I'm sure I can make one. I have so much aura. Thank you, Grim Reaper. I've spent many years building my aura, so I appreciate you noticing. Now you want me to... You got me wanting to make a 3D printer API WooCommerce trigger plugin. I don't even know. Can I even trigger my FL Sun slicer? I guess I don't need to use this. Well, because this would be the conduit. Didn't I already do this? Oh, this is the wiki. I don't need this. Wait. Don't I already have this shit? It would help if your shit works. Alright, fuck you. Yeah, here's the light switches, here's the outlet. I guess you could. Because there is an IP address for the printer. You wouldn't need the slicer, you would just drop it into the print management software. Yeah, but it needs to be connected to the computer, and this is how I start prints. Is using the slicer. You know, it has the device management. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I got like Octoprint or some shit, what is it? There's like a print farm software that you could use. I could do that. But for my own personal use, it'd be cool if I could trigger it from here. I wonder if they have anything built in. FL Sun Slicer API to start print programmatically. Firmware Clipper Marlin via API, not dedicated Sun Slicer API. Yeah. Oh, is it Octopi? Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm using Clipper. I mean, I think it uses Clipper on this one. Oh no, I think it's Moonraker. I thought this was using Moonraker, actually. I remember saying some shit about Moonraker in here. I gotta delete these. These are my water spouts that I designed. So if you have a specific HydroSpark, they're called HydroSpark water bottles. They are very good insulating bottles, but the tops spouts snap really easily. So I designed a new spout. So which this one works. It's not the same as the spout that comes with it, because that's a pressure fit, and it basically just slides across this, like this side here, and the pressure fit is just like rubber to that. But it does have this little rubber O-ring that I use in order to like make the connection like into the straw. So this ended up being like my 8th version. I printed a lot of these. I have a bunch of them just sitting in my junk box. But yeah. Yeah, I'll look into it. That might be kind of cool. Because it would be really easy for me to create a new custom field that I can upload an STL file, and then, you know, send the send the G code from the STL file straight to the whatever, through Moonraker or whatever, and start the prints every time you make a sale. That'd be crazy. My only problem is I have colors and shit, so it couldn't just start. It would have to tell me. It'd be cool though if it like opened everything up and got it ready, and then all I had to do was switch the colors and then click print, depending on what product it is. This will obviously be a lot more useful if I had a bunch of products. Yeah, I only have one print bed too, yeah. But if I do want to get more of these. Honestly, I'm so used to the quirks of the SL7 T1 Pro, and it's such a cheap, fast printer, even though, you know, it's as reliable as I make it. I'm thinking about just getting some more, because it'd be cheaper than getting a really good one, like a multicolor or multi-head. I could buy 3 of these for that price. You know what I mean? And they're fast. These are faster. These Delta printers are faster than any of those multicolor printers. So I mean, I could knock out a lot of product. 3 would be a good number, because they're triangles. So like 1, 2. Oh no, I guess I'd need 4. I could make a whole circle of them. That'd be cool, and they could help each other with their vibration control. They could support each other. Support your brother. What up, Dak? Oh, sorry. What up? Fuck, I saw Gyak, and I started saying Dak, dude. What up, Game Doodle? How you doing, my friend? Let's get some stream avatars going, since we got Game Doodle in the house. Whoop. My love is electric. If you're designing this, you would do a WordPress-based print farm management with WooCommerce integration. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be really easy. You just need the configuration fields for the API and the tokens, whatever you need in order to make the connection to the API of the print farm software. And then you would just need, you know, hook it up to the completion sale filter when somebody buys something. That'd be cool. Digging the shelf? Hell yeah. Yeah. That would be cool. Almost as cool as having a really organized MetaBox custom field system in the game engine. Almost. So what the fuck is Top doing here? Why is mission dependent here? Oh, because this is a cutscene. Yeah, but where is mission dependent in the grand scheme? It's right here. So what must be happening is, instead of it grabbing this and then getting the values of this, it must be just grabbing the values of this. That's what's happening. So that being said, I think what I'm doing is this is the problem probably. Because I start here, and this is an array. And if this is an array, I loop through it. Now, when I'm looping through it, the problem is I still need to use meta key as the parent. That is the problem. That is the problem that I now just solved. Hold on, let's see if that worked. Yeah, there you go. So now we have key. And then we have explore cutscene trigger. And then the value explore. See, this is also a problem. The way the meta boxes are saving is they're saving it, the key name, inside of the value. I want to fix that, because that's stupid. So if I'm going to fix that, I need to fix the save portion. Because right now it's yeah. I think this is the problem. Like specifically, what is this? Cutscene trigger? So where's cutscene trigger? Cutscene trigger. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I think this is the problem. Because I'm doing the filter array, and then I'm adding this as the key, and then this is what's basically grabbing the array output. But it's not working because it's outputting this with this in it instead of just having the values in it, which is what I want. How's that work? I don't even really understand filter array input. All right, hold on. I need this to output without the explore cutscene trigger as in the output. Just the array value. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Just do this. Cutscene trigger. Explore cutscene trigger. Did they just do empty? No, they did empty array. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that'll work, I guess. Because then it will save. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to fix this like this because I want to use the array for saving as well. Because when this is done, and I actually use the array for everything, including the meta box HTML, the save, and the output of the meta, then all I have to do is update the array whenever I want to add something new. And I'll do it automatically. I'll do everything else automatically. Just the old kind of like JSON object schema that they use on front-end systems. The same shit. Which I'm doing right here. The auto loop stuff already, so. Okay. Sorry, did I fix it? Where are we at? So yeah, we got that. Perfect. Trigger type. Engagement. Nice. That looks good. Cutscene. Characters. Position. It looks good. I mean, the whole array system is all working. It just has that double shit, which is dumb. Find onboarder. I think this is good. This is a proper output of all the meta values for the metal box. So now all I have to do is build the HTML. Simple. In old country. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So let's get the array going here, which I already have right here. And this part's gonna be fun. If I do it right. For each, mine friends. And I'm actually gonna use the values to build the HTML. Because I have the keys in there. Should work. And that for each motherfucker. Okay. And then, so there's going to be some conditions here. Actually, this is not going to work. I have to use the full array. I can't use values. I'm going to use values to get the values, but I have to use the array because the array includes the type of input. I just remembered I did that. So I actually need to also get meta. You know what's cool? I won't have all these fucking conditions anymore. Yoink. Wait, do I already have that available, actually? Oh, yeah, I do. I'll just use metadata. Buh. Same thing I'm using for the values. So it'll be a clean. Yeah, so we have the key. And we have the... Oh, we don't even need this shit. I'm cleaning up shit. The key and the value. The value might be an array. If it's an array, then I gotta loop through it differently. Okay, let's do it like this. We'll start simple. Text fields. So, if the value is text field, blah, blah, blah. God damn it, stop doing shit. If text equals not key value. Sometimes IDE, you're just fucking stupid. How can you not guess what I was going to do there? I think you don't know me. So if it's value, then this is what I was thinking about making it even more dry, is defining the input structure separately and calling it in like a util. That way I don't have to define the text in loops separately. Shit. Alright, let's just do that. Yeah. Now I'm wondering, should I even do the whole for each is array check in here, or should I do it in the util? Fuck. Fuck. Oh man, I'm just making more work for myself. Okay. Get meta HTML. And this is going to be key value. You got it. I mean, do I even need to do the loop here then? Should I just do the whole fucking thing? No. We'll do the loop here. Yeah. That way the util's more utilian. I should make a util function. I mean, the class real quick. That might be smart. Might as well start breaking out some functionality. Drum, drum, drum. Thank you. We now have util. And we shall steal all of this. Nope. All of this, yeah. And it's gonna be util. Util. What's it gonna be? Public static function. Get meta. Oh, I guess this should be inside the meta class. I'm dumb. Hold on. I mean, I still want to have this class, but let's not do anything with it. Duh. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to put all these fucking languages in here. It's very annoying. Maybe I should put this in the util function. Okay. Public static function. Get meta. HTML. Give me key. Value. Hema membered. And that should be it. So, in here, we need to build the HTML. And this is going to be a switch case situation, I'm guessing. Definitely a conditional. And I'll output it. Let's see if this works. So if false equals is array value. Yeah, I don't want this to get too complex though. And we'll do switch case key case, no, not key, value. Yeah. Oh shit, I need the actual value too. Right. This won't work unless I have the values as well. Well, I guess I'll send values as well. A value. Meta value. Meta values. Yeah. And this is going to be text. If it's text, then we will see. I could do an OB start and then just return OB get clean. So anything I put in here I'll return as a string, and then I can output it, or I just do it like this, or I create a bunch of templates for each one. Right. And then I would do this. Include. And then I would just do include this plugin dir templates meta fields text.php. Oh no. Value .php. Very good. Oh yeah, I have to do self. Oops. I don't think you can do that actually. Shit. I gotta find that. Can it be monetized? Which one? The plugin? I need a... How do I self plugin? How do I... Wait, how do I do this? I know I've done this before where I made a static version of this, but fuck it. Fuckity. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Get plugin dir file. And this is inside include. Wait, is that not right? Get plugin. I thought that was real. Oh, is it just called plugin? Oh, dir path. There we go. And then we'll get out of includes. We'll go into templates, meta, directory, fields, and then we'll add a new one for text. See if this works. And then we'll do, hey bro. Yeah, we'll see if this outputs something. It will at first, at least, and then it'll break. Oh no, hold on. This will not see my variable now. It will. Okay. And then within this template, I can utilize the key and the meta values inside of it. Which, let's prove that concept actually. Key. Alright. Let's see what this does. Explode. Explode. Let's test this and make it work by only doing this once. So this is metadata. That the key is dum. All right, let's see if this works. No. Is this what's breaking it? Yes. On. Alright. Well, this should be fine. Is it the key? This is the data that's coming out. Just the first one. Values. Oh, I guess the values should be first one as well. It won't be like before. Oh. That's weird. Why? I'm using Explore. Oh, I'm not I'm not using Explore. Idiot. I'm using the fucking Metabox class. Yeah. Try it. Oh. Metabox. There she blows. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using this, am I? As it should be. Go! Hey, there we go. Undefined array key. Why? Is it metadata? Okay. I thought metadata was what I'm outputting. Values. Metadata. Yeah. Should be fine. I forget it. Let's just try this out with the whole thing. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just looking for the key. Okay. Well, it's not outputting anything, which it should be. Text, fields, meta. Let's double check that this is the right path. Array to string conversion. Fuck you. What am I converting? Value? Oh. Oh. Right. Wait. What? Metadata. Oh. Right, because I will be eventually. Okay, whatever. Let's just fucking fake it. Undefined variable text. 1139. Oh. Wait, what? What do you mean undefined variable? It's a word. Wait, what? Say what? How's that undefined? I'm passing it. Oh, here we go. Oh. I have a slash here. Why is the slash in between the PHP? Oh, no, it's just not getting value. Got it. So this should be text. This should be text. Why is it saying the variable is text? I'm gonna do this. Okay, it seems like it was just the var dump it didn't like. But that sucks, because I want this to work. Okay, so I'm returning this, but I'm not doing anything with it, right? I think I need to echo this output. Go. Undefined variable text. Okay. So now that it's trying to output value is text. You go here. Value is being used here. What the fuck? Why is that saying the variable is text? Oh. That's why. I was doing it like a fucking... like a JavaScript constant. There we go. Success. We have dum-dum. Okay. So we know we can output for this dynamic file path to this dynamic bullshit, and the key gets passed to it. Fine. Alright. All we have to do is everything else. So let's go to the meta box. Let's go back in time. Actually, let's not go back in time. Yes, let's go back in time. I need that for each. I need you. Thank you. Back to the future. Replace you with you. And then instead of dum-dum, we'll do key. Value. Values. Great. Yes, I understand. I do not have all these files. Okay. You know what? I didn't go far enough back. Hold on. Right. I need to check if it's text. No, I was going to check if it's text. I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. So, now we need to check if it's an array. God damn it, stop. Come on. Type, you bitch. If false equals is array value. Then we'll try this. Because if value is not, then that means value is probably, not probably, it is the type. So we're going to have a few types here, but this should work for the most part. Yes. Perfect. I don't know how to spell array. So let's actually do something with the output here. We will take a text field that I saved. Oh my god, these are all numbers and radios. Here we go. A text field from old country. Alright, and then we're gonna do Ju. So, type text. Name is going to be the key. Okay. And then same for the ID. That will be the same. Donka. And then what happened? Oh. Okay. Value. Well, let's make this a little easier to see. Grand. What am I missing? Why is this? Oh. There we go. So key, value will be values with the key. Values, key. Should kind of work. Go. Uh-oh. Why does it keep saying mission? Mission is definitely not supposed to be coming up. Mission. Why is mission coming? Wait, what is value? What am I getting for value? Value is the value. Why would value be mission from metadata? Doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Metadata. Yeah, this one. So I'm going through cutscene. None of these have the value of mission. Oh, I have globals in here too. Ah. Why did I put mission? Look at me being stupid. Go. Now it's going to say there's no number file. Hey, look. Something happened. We got a thing. Variable values in text. Wasn't I passing values? Oh, meta values. Smart. Meta values. Okay, now this should work. Yay! We have text fields. No values. Which I also need to put a label because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Label. Whatever. We'll just do HTML key. I think I wanted to do like UC first or something. Just so it's like more presentable than just the key. Also, we can do string replace. And basically anything that is like one of these can now be one of these. Go. Go. There we go. So we have explore mission, explore minigame. And nice. Getting somewhere. We'll let a BR at the end. Actually, let's wrap the whole thing in a P. Now we're cooking. Go. Hey, there we go. Our two first dynamically generated meta boxes. Yeah, well, she doesn't have a minigame or a mission, so that makes sense. Alright, let's build a number version. And then we'll do number. Basically it. Go. Nice. Now we have shit. Hey, we have a value. It worked. I guess I should probably do a good old BR. Oh shit. I'm starting to think that maybe I should wrap everything in this instead of doing it one by, you know, like just leave this to be the input. Yeah, thanks. It will be. So like this, maybe I can, oh no, never mind. I forgot I was doing it that way. I could, but maybe it's better to have more control. Oh, I was doing the wrong one. There we go. And let's add a BR here. Do the same thing for text. And now we should have some dynamically generated, fairly well-spaced shit. Nice, 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 nice. Whoa, that's the name for the key? Remove after cutscene. Nice. Now I have to pay attention to how I name everything. Alright, what are we missing? Upload. Okay, upload will actually be an interesting one. It shouldn't be hard, but it should be doable. So we'll go back here and we'll grab the HTML I have for upload. Which, here we go. Oh, I made it easy on myself. I already have a function that does this. Fucking genius, which I probably don't need this function anymore. Let's go to that function. Yeah, oh no, I need it because I use it for options as well. I actually... Yeah, I'll leave it in here because I use it for menus. Alright. Oh, that's why I was using Explore. I guess I only need that in here though. So let's do this. Use Orbem. Explore. No. Explore. And then we'll use this here. Pretty much. And this is going to be key. Key. And this is going to... Oh yeah, but it's got to be my special key. So this is going to be key. Oh shit. And this is going to be values key, I guess. Should work. Wait, how am I doing my... Oh yeah. I'll probably need a util for this as well, but nah, it's not that much extra typing. Alright. Let's try it. WordPress, what up, Stan? Yeah, I know. Don't puke yet. It's just getting good. Alright. We have a problem. Values. God damn it, I keep doing that. Meta values. You stupid cunt. Okay. Work. Upload field. Go. It didn't work. Do I need to echo this? Oh, I do. Nice. So the HTML looks good, but does it function? Ooh, hello. It sure does. Let's go. We are very close. Now all I have to do is go to the other post types and make sure there's nothing else crazy. Because I need radios to work, which I haven't even gotten to the arrays yet. So let's get radios, select. I think those are the only two that I need to worry about. And array-based ones, which are just a bunch of fields that are dependent on each other in an array. I can probably just rebuild a lot of them to be in arrays, but I'm not going to. Fuck you. Fuck you, database. Deal with my bloated shit. That sounded gross. Okay, so let's go back to the meta box. And now we need to deal with the edge case if it's an array. Adding a big fat fucking else. And then we'll do end if here. And now we need to loop again. Because if it's an array, that means I need to loop through it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Who knows how to spell? I don't know how to spell. Yeah. Nope. Yes. So now we're going to go into value as sub key, sub value. Well done. And for each, yes, that's what I meant to do. And now, god damn it, I wish I could click tab sometimes and then not finish my sentences. And now we should be able to do the same thing that I'm doing there-ish. Not true. If the key equals radio, or select. So let's just worry about array right now. So we have another if here. If select does not equal, how about this? If false equals in array sub key, and then we'll do select radio. If yes, else and if, yeah. Okay, and then let's put this in here. So this should work now for array values, which I should be able to use sub key, sub value. Values should be the same. We'll see. I'm definitely going to run into a checkbox at some point, I'm sure. And I have not built that yet. And go! Go! Do we have any array values? I didn't actually check. Oh, yep, we got a new one. Yeah, here's one. Top. Oh, shit. So this is where I'm going to run into an issue. I need to display the main head key. So I'll have to make that an option. Undefined array key top in number. Wait. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so let's go here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go back. So I need to add key as well to this. Which, main key. Oh, yeah, fuck off. And then inside here, if main key exists, then I need to add an H2. If false does not equal main key, then we're gonna do some motherfucking H2, and we're gonna put motherfucking H main key in here. Main key, isn't that a Pokemon? Alright. So that should be the main key. And then, right, I'll need the main key in this meta values if it exists. So we'll do the same thing here. Echo if false that else. Wait. If false equals that else. And then we'll do main key. Main key. I like the idea of doing that, but yeah, whatever. Okay, let's try it. Go. Go. This still might not work because I still have things in a weird array structure, so we might have to delete values. Well, here's your main key, and then you have your top. Yeah. Alright. I think that's the problem. Like, I bet if I put two main keys in here, which is... Oh, wait, no, I thought I fixed that by adding the extra thing in it. Oh, that's when I save, yeah. But it's already wrong in the database. I wonder if this alone will fix it. It might. Yeah, I really have to make this a util. I am using it a lot. Go. Go. Yep. There you go. We have our array values. Oh no, it's doing that every time. That will be a problem. Can I get out? No, I can't. Yeah, I don't think I can fix that easily because this gets called in a loop in here. I guess I could just output the H2s here. Maybe. Like just do a H2. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Alright. We'll steal ya. We'll leave the other stuff in there because we need it. But we can steal this here. I don't need that. Oh, and this is just going to be key. Key. Alright, let's try it again. Go. There we go. It's beautiful. So we have our array values now. Coming out perfect like. How's the actual HTML look? Name is top. That is incorrect. Glad I looked. Yeah, if it's main key, the name actually needs both. So I need the same kind of logic here. So false equals main key. We do normal. Otherwise, we need to do this. The name equals main key. And then we'll add it into an array. Ooh. Like that. Right? Main key, array. Yeah. Let's try that. Boop. Boop. What I wanted to Make the world. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfecto mundo. So that's another reason why I didn't change the factor. Now, why do I have export trigger type as an H2? I do not know why I'm doing that. This is great. These are all coming out pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing... Like, what is trigger type? A cutscene. Let me check what that looks like in the actual data itself. So in the cutscene... In the gyat scene, where is it? Weapon, cutscene. So we have trigger type. Oh, it's radio, which does not exist. Got it. All right, well, at least we have an example of a radio now we can use. So let's do it. Basically same thing here, except with some special caveats. So we need the array value of the radio, which instead of it being the type, wait, how am I doing that right now? How am I getting type? Oh, no. Value? Is value the type? Value is the type. So, right now, radio is subkey. So subkey is not subkey. Radio is actually the value. And the key is part of a loop. Okay. Yeah, so this needs to be one more loop then. No, fuck off, mate. So it's gonna be for each. And since radio is the key, the sub key, I need to loop through the sub value. Yeah. Sub value key, sub value value. Perfect. You get me. And then here, the sub value is actually going to be sub key, because that is the type. And the key is going to be sub value key. Stay with me. Values is values. And this is the main key. Main key. And in this case, I don't think we need main key. Main key. Unless the radio is part of an array, which I think I do for the yes-nos. So maybe I should add... No. Definitely not for that. How do I know if it's part of an array? I guess it would be like a sub value. I don't know, whatever. We'll take it as it comes. Let's see what we got. This should work. Oh, I need to add a radio. Alright, radio. Let's go back to MetaBox. Let's find one. Radio. And the way radio works is it should just be yes, no as a value. The key is the key. Type is, yeah. I think this should work.
I don't think this is the right variables anymore, though.
Because now, yeah, I'm passing. Oh, wait. No, it's still the same, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they don't change. I'll just change you. But now they all kind of have to be inside the same label. And now they're all going to have a bunch of the same keys. Whatever. Let's just get it doing something and then we'll figure it out later. This is meta values, key. And then key. Same for you, key. Oh, value. I didn't think about that. Value is technically the key. Wait. How am I passing this? Sub key, sub value key is the key of the entire radio. This means it's a radio. Values is values. But I also need the sub value value. Which is going to be the yes and no, or whatever it's going to be. Which is not main key, so false. But it's going to be sub value value. Sub value. So maybe that'll work. Sub value. Okay. Alright, see what this does. Go. Go. Explosion! Yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Alright, let's make this easier to read so I can troubleshoot. Oh, I never closed it. Still don't think it's gonna work. But let's check. Okay. So I think the issue we're gonna have here is we got the key. Sub value is now coming from here. Sub value. Yeah, we added that. It should be showing here. Main key equals false by default. Meta values. Meta values key should be the value of the radio. Right. And sub value is whether it's yes or no. I mean, this should work. I guess let's look at what the error is. Give me the error. Here we go. What do we got? And the error at hand is too few arguments. Oh, really? 16? Oh. Oh, it's because I didn't give a default value. My bad. Let me fix that. Default value for sub value is false. Go. There we go. Now, the question is, do we get radios or not? We have one. Undefined array key 0. Interesting. So, it seems like key is coming out 0 for sub-value key, which makes sense. Okay, sub-value key is not the key. Sub key is the key, right? No. Sub key is this. Wait, is it key? Oh, maybe key is the key. Yeah, I think key is the key. It is the key. Right, there we go. Sport trigger type. No. Hey, the radio works. But this should be yes or no, not key. Okay, maybe key is not the key. Alright, hold on. Wait, what? How is key? Huh? This is actually what I need. But subkey is wrong. Why is subkey coming out key? Huh? Subkey. Sub. Oh. I guess I don't have. I have sub value. No, so because subkey should be radio, which it is, so that's working. Value. Wait, what am I doing with sub value? Why am I even passing that if I'm not using it? Oh, maybe that's the problem. Sub value is what I need. Or am I fucking tripping balls? No. Oh, I called sub value sub value. That's right. That's not confusing at all. Yeah, here sub value is, yeah, okay. Okay, we need to start seeing what the fuck we're getting in this loop. Because the fact that the H2 is trigger type and the label is trigger type is not correct. Because this is coming out trigger type instead of the... No, that's right, actually, trigger type. Yeah, that's right. But then why do I have a H2 version of it? I put main key false. Oh. This is actually part of it. Oh, right. So now everything has an H2 on top of it, doesn't it? No, nothing else. It's only if it's part of this is array. I guess that just means I don't have to put this, which is correct. Because now I can put yes, no instead, actually. So I do need this. But this needs to be sub value. There we go. That's what the problem was. I was using the wrong thing as the label. Yep, there we go. Awesome. This is good. So now we have this. Anything else? Formatting is kind of weird, but this is great. Alright, radios are in. Woo! So I think the last one is select. And obviously I don't have one here. Wait, do I have any selects? I don't remember. I feel like I just used... Yeah, I don't think I have any selects. Why did I make that a thing? I'm pretty sure I just used radios if it was going to be a select. Hold on. I think maybe that was the point. I wanted to start using selects. Radio, radio, radio. Yeah, like for these long ones. It should just be a select. But whatever. I'm sticking with radios. Alright, well. Let's start. Oh, here's a... Oh, the select was for the voices. That's right. So we're definitely going to have to do that. Wait, how am I doing that anyways? In the meta box for voices. Get the voices. Voices. I'm doing it like this. So let's just make that real quick. When the inevitable time comes. And whatever, it's not that complex. We'll just put it in a P. And then put the label in it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. And then do this. There we go. And I think this one will get a label, a normal label. No, we'll just leave it. I think it's going to get an H2. So, voices, eh? How's that working? Oh, I have it as the value. Nice. Okay, so if it's a select, then this is the sub value, sub value, and that should be it. Add a values. Oh, key. Yeah. Oh no, I need to see. This is very specific for voices. I just thought about that. Option. I guess I could do it all the same way. Like option name. Gender is the only thing that's going to be very specific. Wait, why did I do that? I did values, blah, blah, blah. Option is this. Oh, and gender. Got it. I guess I should just not add that. It does really help me, though, with selecting the voice. I'm going to leave it. But if it doesn't exist, we'll do that. Okay. Well, let's go over to a character and see how that works. Explosion. Hey, no, so far so good. We have mission, minigame, top left. We have height and width. Oh, look at our select. It worked perfectly. Oh, fantastic. Right out of the box. Nailed it. We have our yes, no. Oh, we have a new one. Right. So, this is a special case as well. The character images are a little bit weird. I have like a special array for those. So, oh, and I need to do the repeater as well. Repeater is also custom. Did I even add repeater to the list? I might have. So here's abilities, cutscenes. Where are the images? Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, I have this like special array. I mean, maybe I should make an exception for just this. Oh, no, this. Just this for each loop. Maybe. This is technically an array. I mean, I guess I could just do it like everything else. It's an upload for each one. So I could fix this by simply going to here. And where's, yeah, this right here. Static. Bop, 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 bop. So I already have it like that. Why is it not working then? Static is a key. Oh, okay, so it's an array value. I think I've been using text before, but it should work. So is array false? Okay, yes. Now it is. So we have this. We have the value. Okay. Static. Upload. Key. Was it key value? Is value the type? Yes, value is the type. And then values is meta values, that's fine. And then key is the main key. Why is this not working? It's not finding static in upload. Why does it need static in upload? Oh, am I doing something special in upload? Oh, in the meta values? No. Oh, because it's an array. Got it, got it. So this is a main key. I gotta do the whole main key situation. This whole thing. Good to know. So, main key. That. Else. Main key. Right. That should be good. See if that worked. Oh, I should probably wrap this. And go. Nope. Still doesn't like it. 1, 4. Static is definitely... Wait, am I not doing a main key for this? Hold on. Is this a weird exception? Yeah, key is the main key, right? And the subkey is not select or radio. There is no subkey. Oh, I mean there is, but it's the values we want. Okay. So, what are we getting then? That would help to know. Obviously, well, let's see what key is, I guess. I mean, I think I know what it is, but... Key's coming out as static. Oh, yeah, that's correct. Let's see what main key is. Should be the whole spiel. Yeah, explore character images. Okay, it's possible. Oh, fuck me. I forgot. I forgot. It hasn't been changed. There we go. Yeah, I'll fix it. Okay. So, now that we know that, we have explore path is a new one. So this is the repeater. I have not done a repeater yet. But I'm really considering removing explore from all these. Hold on. I just thought about that. Mailbox. So key. Explore. Or explore. Okay. Upload. Okay. I probably need to do that. Ooh, my piercing is sore. Why is my nose sore? Same with that. Did that. Okay. Oh. Explore. Alright. Let's see if that looks better. Just explores everywhere. It's really lame. What? Still here. How dare you? Why? Text. String replace, explore. Explore. Oh, it's because I'm removing this first. I need to change the order. Oh, shit. When you set out making this, did you have this in mind, or was it more of a wouldn't it be cool thing? No, I always had this in mind. That's why I started making the array. And I had all those old meta boxes the old way, and I started just using the array for all the new ones. Because I always wanted to eventually clean up the meta boxes to make it, like, way easier to add new fields. Yeah. It's just putting it into practice now is fun. Alright, let's reverse this shit. And that should actually work. Let's see if that worked. Yep, there we go. See, now it's just mission, minigame. Cool, let's do that with numbers. Yeah, and I have spent many of years fucking with PHP arrays to output data properly. So this is not the worst thing I've ever done. Oh man, when I built On Deck, the social network, that I never released it, but I built a whole social network with like messaging and like friending, friend request, all that kind of stuff. Dude, the array work was just a nightmare. There we go. Now we just have clean. Oh, still need to do it for select. Oh no, we need to do it in the integer. Replace you. There we go. Now everything is in Explore, because Explore doesn't make any sense. There we go. Voice. Speed. Wait, what? Oh, it's a number. Path. Nice. So path, what does that look like? Because I think repeater is the last one. And then these should all just work. Yeah, path, repeater. Okay, so it's the same thing as radio and all the other ones. So it's path. So we'll do path as one of our repeater as well. We'll use the same system, but repeater has special shit because it has some HTML built into it as well. So let's get that HTML. Repeat. Here we go. Oh no. That's the class. Wait, what was this one? Path? Walking path. Here we go. So it's going to need a whole container and a whole blah, 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 blah. Wait. Repeater container. Oh, I guess we don't need the whole container. Walking path. Where's the actual path? Here. Field container. Walking paths. This is just outputting. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna have to output it differently too. Oh no, we need the add field as well. Yeah, now I wish I just built this in JavaScript and didn't have this whole output. Alright, this should work. I'm hoping this won't be too specific just for the repeater or walking path. Like, I hope I can make other repeater fields in the future the same way, because repeater fields are annoying. So, walking paths. This is going to have to be something else. So I'm guessing I need to get the value of explore path. And it'll be an array of multiple top and lefts. So then that means that this is going to be the sub value. Let's try this first. And then let's use this as going to be the key. Echo key. Index is actually an int val, should be better, but whatever. Yeah. No. Yeah. Sure. Let's do that. So it's a little more dynamic. Oh no, this is main key, isn't it? Main key. Right. key would be this. Right. But there's 2 keys. So I'm gonna have to loop through each. Okay, so I need to loop through this as well. Right? Sub value? Maybe? Repeat key, repeat value. I think it's gonna be like this instead. Shit, do I not define whether it's a number? I do. So it's kind of like a sub-array. Because radio is radio and then just 2. But this is going to repeat, bop, 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 and that's type. So in that case, key, repeater, type. So this is going to be basically UC first, key, and then oh, I don't need this technically. And this is going to be the type. This is the last thing I'm going to do tonight, I promise. And then name. Yeah, name is going to be main key, I'm pretty sure. This needs to be... Oh, shit. I wasn't done with you. This is going to be repeat key? Yeah. And this is all guessing. It's very possible none of this is going to work. Wait, this is data index? Oh, that's data index. This is name right here. So I need to copy this for ID. Okay. And now this is going to be basically meta values, main key, then it's key, then it's index, then it's repeat key. Oh yeah. If this works, I'm going to shut down the entire game and explode. Well, I mean, if this did work, this would be very dynamic. So I could make a repeat key going forward like this. All right, here we go. Explode. Full disclosure, I'm going to destroy the game if this works. So, aha! Well, you're safe for another day. So we have path, so number. I knew I messed something up. Okay, so number is coming out as the key. So in reality, key is type. So this is actually type. How that heavily confuses things. So right now we're in here. Subkey. Okay, yeah. So if this is number, how's that number actually? Subkey is key. Why is that number? I mean, Yeah, why is that number? Key's the first one, right? Yeah. So this is number. Oh, subkey. No. Oh. Is that the problem? Is that this is what's being used? Well, that wouldn't make sense, because why would key? No. I think it is using... Well. Hey. Let's see if it's actually hitting this. I mean, I can't really tell because it's broken. Hold up. So what am I getting for subkey? So I'm getting... Subkey is repeater. Okay, so that is working. Good. So this is a repeater. Wait, why am I sending repeater? Wait, what? As key. Okay, so maybe I'm just using the wrong one then. So repeater is just making this file work. So I don't need key. Sub value is what I need. Because if sub value is the array of shit. So sub value is what I'm using perfectly. Okay. So this is not index in this case. Oh no, see this is this should be the meta values. Right. So technically this should be right. Like this should be here. Because this is adding all the repeaters. And then within here, sub value is what I should be looping through to make each one. Which would be repeat key, repeat type. So this would be repeat type. And this is repeat key. Okay. I think this is right. No, see, key is not correct. Why am I using key? Key is repeater. So this is actually should be main key. This should be sub key. Sub value. Sub value. Wait, no, but sub value is coming out as the name. Wait, what did I var dump? What am I var dumping? Oh, I'm subkey. Oh, okay. So sub value is correct. But sub value in this function is value. Okay, maybe that's where I'm fucking up. Value. Okay. But value this would be just the the array of what we're putting down here. So then this is correct. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. You see what I'm talking about? This gets really complicated. Alright, still not working. Let's get rid of this. Alright, it's getting too late. This is when I need to stop because my brain will not be able to handle this complexity. Hey, everybody who's seen me tonight, happy Friday, Saturday. I hope you have a great rest of your night and hope you sleep very well. Yeah, Tactooth. I keep saying Tactooth because I keep saying Yak. Game Doodle, thank you for jumping on, my friend. Always a pleasure. And Heist King, you're a real one. Hope you jump on again soon. Nah, that's fine. And I will catch you Monday. Hopefully I'll finish this during the weekend and we won't have to watch me go through meta boxes anymore. All right. See you, everybody.